Hey there, and thank you so much for being here this week for your weekly spiritual guidance. So let's just take a minute to quieten our thoughts. I know there's so many things that are constantly taking our attention. So let's just take 5 seconds right now to just be quiet. Let's just take a minute to go within and to see what is it that our angels want us to know for this week. They're always giving us signs. They're always leading us down that path towards our greatest happiness and to the answers of our dreams. But sometimes when we're just, here, there, and everywhere, and we're just, running around, that we miss the signs. So I hope that in the next couple of minutes that you'll just take this moment to see what your angels want you to know. Okay, so let's see. What do you want us to know this week, angels? And then trusting all of our own collective prayers, our intuition, our guidance. Let's see, where are they taking us to? I just let myself be guided to the perfect card for this week ahead. Okay. Lots of shuffling this week. Oh, this one's trying to escape. Lots of shuffling often means that, and this is a symbol that the angels have kind of given me, is that when I shuffle the cards a lot, it can often mean that we aren't really clear on what we're doing. And so we've maybe got lots of projects or lots of ideas, lots of goals, but we aren't really sure which one we want to focus on the most right now. Okay, so maybe that's an extra little bonus message for you. Let's see, the card of the week is Yellow Rose. Now this has come up not too long ago, but it tells us that we still need to do some more rearranging of our schedule. I see the angels showing me that it's like every minute of every day feels like it's being taken up by jobs. It's like there's no playtime, there's no free time. And they're also saying that when you do take those times out and you take a little bit of a rest, you feel bad about it. You feel guilty because you're not doing the other work. And what the angels want us to know is that it's super important for us to have balance. If we're just working and working and working, then that's not healthy either. Okay, we need to find that harmonious balance where we get the stuff done, but we're also able to take a rest. We're able to relax, spend time with loved ones, and not feel bad about it because we're not doing the other work, okay? So this card tells you that you need to start figuring out, where can I schedule in play? Where can I put more fun into my schedule? Maybe there's stuff that you're doing every week that you don't love anymore. And maybe this card is coming up to say that you need to look at your schedule and go, what are the things that I need to let go of? Maybe there's certain hobbies or activities or things that you've been doing for so long that it's become part of a routine, but maybe it's no longer serving you in the way that it once was. So don't feel like you have to keep doing it. Maybe this is a sign for you that this week we need to look at what we're doing and see, does this still fit? Does this still feel appropriate for me? The angels are also saying that the yellow rose is coming up for you to bring in more joy, to find ways to smile and to laugh and to not allow life to become too serious. As you know, I love to have fun. I like to play and I like to incorporate that in virtually everything that I do. But sometimes I forget as well. I forget and it all becomes too busy, it all becomes too much work, and that's where I have to recognize that and pull myself out of it. Just go outside, go for a walk, go hang out with friends, do something that's not getting you closer to the goals that you want to be doing, but it's going to recharge you. That's what we need. We need fully functioning, high vibrational, happy people because they are the people that follow their dreams. Not the exhausted people. Not the people that have been working too hard for too long, but the people that have been taking good care of themselves. Eating right, exercising, all of those things are important just as much as figuring out a perfect schedule for you so that you don't burn yourself out. Okay? You're not going down this journey by yourself. Remember, there's plenty of people around to give you that encouragement and to lift you up. Okay, so this week we're all going to, me included, take a look at our calendars, have a look at our schedules, and kind of see what's going on. And just as a little side note, my request, this has nothing to do with anything, this isn't angel guidance, but since we're talking about schedules and calendars, I would love to hear what kind of calendar stuff you use. You know, do you use Google Calendar? Are you on Apple Calendar? Do you use other cool things? I use an app called Fantastical on my phone and then on my computer, but I am considering doing the whole Google Calendar thing and syncing that up. I haven't really used Google Calendar before, and the web-face version just looks 100 years old and I don't like how it looks, so I've avoided it just for that reason. But I know it's super powerful. So if you've got awesome calendar recommendations, please let all of us know in the comments so that we can all learn together. I can't wait to connect with you again soon. Please have a beautiful week, and may all of your dreams come true.